Breaking news tonight at 6, a shooting at an Ocala mall as shoppers get last-minute gifts. Police say 2 people were shot. One of them has died, and now the search is on for the gunman. Good evening. I'm Emily McLeod in for Eric Von Anken. Police and paramedics responded to calls reporting of an active shooter situation at the Paddock Mall. That's Southwest College Road in Ocala around 4 this afternoon. Now we know at least 1 man is dead in what police are calling a targeted attack. News 6's Molly Reed is live in Ocala tonight. Molly.
Well, Emily, you can see just how large the police presence is still here hours after this happened. And this is the kind of presence you would think would be coming with a call that the police first got saying that this was an active shooter. But the police told us that they quickly determined that that was not the case. They do believe this was a targeted situation. Again, this happened at 3:40 p.m. Still a lot of police here showing up to the scene as they continue their investigation. We were here earlier, though. We'll show you some of that video right now of what we were seeing earlier as they were really still in the midst of investigating what happened. Now, like you just said, Emily, we just find out that 1 man is dead, a female. She was shot in the leg. She's in the hospital, though, with non-life-threatening injuries. The shooter, again, fled and is at large still at this time. Police are asking witnesses for help getting information on them. Now, at the time of the shooting, the building was evacuated here. A lot of people around still sitting on the curbs around here now, waiting to see if they can go back in, get their cars, things like that. But as of right now, they are not allowing anyone. Again, with the amount of people here, one of the busiest shopping days of the year with people getting their last minute gifts, the chaos of this shooting and people trying to run when they hear the gunshots. The police chief did tell us that there were some other minor injuries with people, falling on the ground, trampling when they were trying to run away from what they thought at the time was an active gunman. Now, again, we just heard from that police chief, Mike Balkin. He's asking for help from witnesses. We'll go ahead and show you some of the things that he had to say about what they're asking for.
It's the worst thing we can imagine right now at this time of the year. Right now, somebody's suffered a loss in their family. It's a horrible time of year for this to happen ever, but it's especially sad during the holidays. What I will say, our hearts and prayers go out to the folks that had to witness this, to the families of the survivors out there, the young man that lost his life tonight. I would ask this in closing. There's a lot of people here shopping at the mall, which means there's a lot of witnesses that could potentially help us bring this case to a successful resolution. Those people are out there right now with that information. Please come forward. Don't be shy. We need you to call us 369-7000, or you can call Crime Stoppers. Give us that information confidentially and help us get this person off the street quickly.
Now, we have been able to talk to a few witnesses, people who were here that just tell us that they were so shaken up because of what they heard. Most people didn't even see the person who was shooting today. They just tell us that they heard the gunshots and started running. A lot of people still, again, wondering if they're going to be able to get their cars, what's going on now. The police chief did tell us that they do believe that they're going to have this area around the mall and the actual complex shut down for about another 12 hours as they continue their investigation. Again, this shooter still at large. They're trying to find him. As soon as we get more details, we'll bring you them here on air and online at clickorlando.com. For now in Ocala, I'm Molly Reed, getting results, News 6.
Molly, thank you. Such a devastating event to have happen 2 days before Christmas. And this is a developing story. As we continue to learn more, we will bring you the latest on air and on clickorlando.com.